Hi, it's Hillary from My Scraps. This week's Vlog Mom prompt comes from Erin over at a parenting production. And Erin asked us, what is your favorite Broadway musical and why? So I discovered Broadway musicals when I was in college. I worked in a retail store, and the two wonderful women that I worked with, Lisa and Joan, I hope you're both doing well, um, were huge Broadway musical fans. So we listened to Broadway musical soundtracks in the store all the time. So the exposure was amazing, and I had never been to a Broadway musical up until that point. And they introduced me to all kinds of shows and stuff, and we listened to all kinds of music, and I quickly fell in love with one. Chess. I know, you've probably never heard of it, right? It opened in London in 1986 and ran in London for 3 years. They revised it and it opened on Broadway in 1988, but it only lasted 2 months and fell flat on its face in the United States. The music is phenomenal. The music was done by Benny and Björn from ABBA, which of course would make me love it, and the lyrics were by Tim Rice. It's a classic Cold War story, right? Rival chess players, United States, Russia, there's a love triangle. It's got everything. It's got intrigue, it's got romance. The songs are fantastic. I belt them out in my car on a sunny day with the sunroof open and volume at top notch. One song from the musical that you may know, One Night in Bangkok. Do you remember that one hit wonder from the 80s? That was in Chess. I love the musical Chess so much, in fact, that for an anniversary surprise, John got tickets to see them perform Chess in Atlanta. So we went to Atlanta for the weekend, and I got to see Chess performed on stage, and it was fantastic. And the man sitting behind me during intermission tapped me on the shoulder, and he was like, "Can I ask you a question?" He said, "I'd never heard of this musical before my wife dragged me here, and you're mouthing the words to every song." He said, how do you know about it?" So I had to confess that I'd been a longtime fan and was thrilled that I finally got to see it. So after working there at the store, my love of Broadway musicals was sealed. So Mamma Mia, Crazy for You. This was the musical. We saw Crazy for You and Grease in New York the weekend that John and I got engaged. It was a big Broadway toury weekend, and we got engaged in New York and saw 2 shows. I took Ryan to see The Lion King when he was little. We've seen Jekyll and Hyde. We've seen Aida. One year, which was so fun, we joined the Walnut Street Theater with another couple. It was before we had kids, of course. So, once a month or whenever the shows would come, every 3 weeks, we'd meet downtown for dinner and drinks, and then we'd go see a show. And it was so much fun. And I love it. It's my secret what I would want to be. If I could be anything in the world, I would want to be a Broadway star. Wish I could sing. How about you? What's your favorite Broadway musical?